Hello everyone, my name is Luke Elijah, and with me is Chef Chronos Chan, who is the owner of Tom's Palette, right, which is the famous ice cream parlor here in Singapore, right in the Bugis area. And I've known Chronos for a long time, 16 years, and that's because when I was teaching at the fashion school at Raffles Design Institute, it was right next to his ice cream parlor. So every single day, I'll go to his parlor and I'll try some new flavors. And wow, you know, everyone who knows me knows I love ice cream. So Chronos, could you tell the audience a little bit about your history and how you started? Why is Tom's Palette in the first place when your name is Chronos, and why an ice cream parlor?
Okay, a lot of people ask me that question. Why is there Tom? Is there really Tom here? To tell everyone, to clarify that there's no Tom. I mean, last time in Short Cover, people even call me Tom. Okay, so
I thought your name was Tom, so I don't blame them.
Yeah. So Tom is a good friend of mine who actually doesn't believe in ice cream shop. He doesn't believe that ice cream is a business or F&B and stuff like that. So when I share with him the ideas about I want to open an ice cream shop and stuff like that, but then they think that no, it'll be tough. F&B is tough and stuff like that. I'm a background as a mechanical engineer. So he told me about, there's nowhere for you in the market because there are those affordable ice cream in the supermarkets. There are those premium brands out there. There's nowhere that we can be a position in the market. So I still go against him to put his name there to remind myself what he said and try and prove him wrong. That's why the name is there. Where my palette is like, we use basic ingredient, okay, to create all our flavors. So it's just like when you paint a drawing and an art, you use a basic color, and that's where all the arts comes about.
Right, one of your unique selling points I like about you is most of your flavors, I really can taste the natural essence of it, and you don't use much, as best as you can, you use as little sugar, as little stabilizers, any of the junk or the chemical that's not in your ice cream. You really taste the true essence, the true flavors from the ingredients, and so fresh.
Okay, for us, we always believe in flavors. Okay, for us, especially in Asia, we believe a lot in flavor. Okay, so as natural as possible. In our life is full of flavoring and stuff like that. So we are always trying to let our local flavors shine. Okay, when I say local flavors, not only in the sense of fresh ingredient, but also local flavors in the sense of tea. Okay, tea have very nice flavors. Like even you talk about oolong, or you talk about kueh bangkit, those kind of flavors. So we want to let people, especially youngsters, know how to appreciate these kind of flavors. Okay, and it's hard to get these kind of flavors nowadays. Okay, especially the very traditional way of making it and stuff like that.
Indeed, every time we come to your ice cream parlor, I always see new, exciting, unusual flavors that blows my mind away. Like for example, I just tried this white chocolate nori seaweed, and you just think in your mind think, oh, they shouldn't combine, but it actually works very well. I'm very surprised. And over the years, I've seen you work on your R&D and research into how new flavors can combine better. And from 16 years ago now, wow, this gets more sophisticated. The palette.
I think for us, every single flavor is a story. And we always tell everyone, when you design a flavor, you need to understand what is the story you're going to tell. You need to understand the background of the ingredients. Like when we discuss about, I want to do a tea. You need to understand the background of the tea. You need to understand the culture, where is it from, in order to develop the flavors. So that is something that always come to our mind. Just like for nori, the story, the lead character is nori, the seaweed. So the supporting artist behind it is the white chocolate. So nori is a umami taste. You want to give another dimension of flavor to it, so there will be a sweetness. It cannot be everything the same, umami taste. So for when we create the white chocolate nori, we need the umami from the nori, we need the sweetness from white chocolate, we need a texture. So those are things that support, and roasted almonds is something that will enhance the flavor for seaweed. And that is how the whole flavors, when you design a flavor, comes about.
It's all about balance, right?
Correct.
It's concocting the mixture. Correct. Right, Chronos, could you tell the audience, I'm sure they must be thinking, what is the difference between a sorbet, a sherbet, a gelato, and an ice cream? Most people are confused, right?
Okay, so in general to me, okay, when we talk about ice cream and gelato, it's the same. The science behind it is the same. The ingredient they use is no different. The only difference is two different countries. Okay, when I actually refer to US, in the standard in premium, you need 14% of fat and above to consider as premium. That's why they feel that the richness, the ice cream should be rich, and the richness is coming from the fat. That is what they believe. In gelato from Italy, they believe something different. They don't believe in rich, or they believe in overrun. Overrun is the amount of air that's inside. So the lesser the air, the more dense it will be. That's why there are times that you eat gelato, right, you don't feel gelato, because you're not eating a lot of fat. Okay, you're eating in the sense of the density, not a lot of air inside. And they always believe in the freshness of the ingredient. This is what I like about it, you know. So everything has to be fresh. So in the sense of gelato, they have to be fresh, they make what they can. So we don't pre-pack in the shop also. So wherever the customer take away is, wherever that is there, finish and that's it. You know, we don't have backups and stuff like that. Whatever backup is within that week. Okay, so this is what gelato is about. Okay, freshness of ingredient, freshness of the gelato.
Yeah, especially with all your limited edition flavors, the fruity flavors, you know. Yeah, it's all very limited quantities. Okay, could you tell the audience as well, what's the difference between a sundae and a parfait?
Okay, in general, sundae is more towards the US side. You know, there's always a difference between US and Europe. So they're actually the same. It's just that sundae in US they're very exaggerating. They put a lot of things in it, you know, to make it very interesting, exciting, and stuff like that. But usually parfait is very small size with small little components. So I would just say that it's something similar. It's just that a smaller and convert a bigger portion of it. You know, the size and more parfait is more petite and stuff like that.
Right, Chronos, tell the audience, what is your personal favorite flavor and what's your best-selling flavor in here at
Okay, I think something interesting that I should say that I don't like sweet things. So a lot of people are always surprised, you don't like sweet things and you're making gelato. So the thing is I don't like sweet things, and that is the reason why you see savory flavors there. You see flavors like nori, you see flavor like salted hill and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I enjoy doing. Recently, I'm more into the Chinese tea fan. So I'm started creating different kind of Chinese tea flavors, like Meng Hai Bu, honey orchid oolong. You know, those are something that I like recently. Because number one, it's not very sweet, and there's a lot of interesting flavors behind all this tea. And there is a lot more than it. Even a simple oolong, there's so many different types of it, and every single one is so different. And that's what I like about ingredients and tea and stuff like that.
Personally, for me, over at your parlor, I like the pistachio, I like the summer berries, and I like the flavors, mango, the durian. But would you say that, you know, the traditional classic chocolates is probably the best selling flavor, like all time?
I think for locals, they always like more texture. So that's why one of our popular flavor is always granny favorite is chocolate malt and cookie dough. So when cookie dough is more chewy, texture in it, like people eating it, that's always the best seller. And also because of that, we have started creating a number of interesting flavors that's coming up, like tang yuan. Yes, so in the base you have something chewy to bite on. Okay, there are black sesame swirl or peanut swirl.
Yeah.
So this is upcoming flavors that is available soon.
Well, one of my favorite things to eat here is actually your sesame mochi waffles. You can feel the chewiness, the texture, wow, and the flavors is really exquisite. And I just took up a gelato making class with you. It was so fun, it was fully packed, right? Could you tell the audience, where can they go to find out more about your upcoming classes and you know, to just get in touch with you or to come down here to try the flavors themselves?
So our classes usually can find in the Facebook or Instagram. Okay, more information you can find on the website www.homespalette.com.sg. And keep a lookout for the classes because sometimes we have specialty classes and we work with partners. When we do specialty classes, we want people to understand more of the ingredients. Just like vanilla, we'll explain a bit. Partners will explain more about the vanilla, the ingredient, what is a good vanilla, not so good vanilla. Then we'll use that vanilla and teach people how to make our ice cream. So we have run things like whiskey classes, durian classes, tea classes, you know, things like that before. So just keep a lookout on that. But also, basic ice cream making class is something for everybody.
Thank you, Chronos. I really enjoy your passion and enthusiasm and you know dedication to perfecting the craft of ice cream making. Do check it out, his links below, and I'll be back for more.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching this video.
Thank you. Follow, bye.